Oh shit.
No, okay, it's giving, it's 35 minutes.
What's she talking about?
It's like Olive Garden. No, but I'm saying like the one at Coconut.
Hey Sam,
Yes,
my glove friend. Oh, well, thanks for being my glove friend and thanks for being here.
yeah.
Ooh, do I have any gloves? Ooh, I don't have any gloves. Man, I'm upset about that. I wish I had gloves. I would put them on for you, but I don't have any. I don't have any gloves. Terrence, while you're live streaming, would you wear the surgical gloves on both hands just for me while you're live streaming as well? I don't have any gloves, but I had lots of them. I did several cases and I lots of different gloves. Had some pink ones, some black ones, some blue ones, some white ones, some blue. Wait, pink, black, blue,
So they live all the way in Cape Floyd.
purple, some white ones, green, and I had some green gloves too. But don't have any more, so unfortunately I can't wear them. I'm sorry. So does that mean, Sam, that you're gonna leave? Because it's gonna be a not fairly long live stream, but it's gonna be quick. Well, not fairly long, but I guess a little quick. But I really wanted to get people different backgrounds. I wanted to get people opinion or their insight on this situation. Because again, like I said, I find myself to be a different individual, and I don't know. I think I'm weird. I like to stay and watch live stream with people wear the circle gloves on both hands just for me. Oh, well, Sam, it's not about you though. It's not about you. I'm sorry. I really wish that I could, wear the gloves though. But it's not about you. It's not about me. It's not about you. The it's about everybody. It's about everybody. But can I ask you this? What would you do if someone used racial terminology towards you? Sam, could you answer that? And if as you guys come in, could everybody answer that? And I'm gonna give you my answer too. I'm trying to log in here. Hey, Cherry. Hey, ooh, no, Cherry. How you doing? How you doing? Um,
Yeah.
can I ask you this, Cherry? What would you do if someone used racial terminology towards you? So I had got out of a room. No, nobody called me an N word here at work. I just watched this video, and I went to the comments on purpose. So watch the video. It's a guy I do follow. I'm not gonna bring him up. I'm not trying to get all I don't about he clout or grifting or he's just trying to get views because of this person. This man has like millions of subscribers, but he speaks about a lot of like the Kens and Karens, but also like when someone is in the wrong towards someone's white, or when someone's in the wrong towards someone Hispanic, or when someone's in the wrong towards someone Asian. So he has like a huge he has like a huge let me just say this. It's a melting pot of people that's actually subscribed to him. So it ain't all just black folks. But in this instance, there was um, there was a black man at a restaurant, and it was also a couple. Now, I mean, it's probably like lots of videos or lots of this situation happening around the country, right, or around the world. But so it's a black man by himself, and he's at this restaurant bar type deal. Let's just say, for instance, let's put it out here. He's at an Applebee's. Applebee's has a bar, and where you can sit up at the bar. You can also have your food and have a drink, watch the TVs or whatever. It's a bar grill kind of situation. Tons of TVs around, and then there's a white couple. So literally in this video, now here's the deal: they ain't recording it. It's somebody. It's always some type of like on some what do you call it? Someone spectator, right, from the crowd or from afar that's always got their phone on. So the person is recording, and you can see where they're kind of going back and forth. You can hear, you can see, going back and forth. And I think what started this is they're I think that they're pretty much, maybe he had been sitting there for a while and they want him to get up, so whereas the couple can go ahead and take a seat and sit together versus because it's packed, it's a packed bar, grill type area. Anyway, the black man obviously was like, I feel like it's kind of like a Rosa Parks situation, but not in its entirety. But anyway, long story short, they kind of go back and forth, and you can kind of see like where they're both kind of being sarcastic, but then the white man ends up deciding to call the black guy the N word. He called him the N word, and then the black guy proceeds. He was like, "Are you serious?" Proceeds to get in the white guy's face and started to open hands, like he slapped. He didn't do closed hand, which is a fist, but he just started slapping him. Slapped him in this video. The video that I saw, because I know it's other videos like this. What I'm describing is probably like one of like hundreds of videos, but this is a recent one. Anyway, he slapped him 4 times, and then the 4th time to the point where he actually does fall down. Now I'm assuming that it's his wife who's like, stop it, stop it, stop it, because the guy is proceeding calling him, this racial slur, pretty much his N word. But I went to the comments on purpose. Okay, because I wanted to see what other people thought about this, because I was like, man, I'm a black man. I'm in America. I'm an American. You can call me black African American. You can call me black American. I don't give a fuck. I'm black. Okay, that's how I look at it. But I'm gonna say this. I know because people have recently came in, even putting the N word in here. I'm gonna give you my insight on it, and then I'm gonna go to the comments. My insight on this is I don't give a F-U-C-K. Okay? You can call me the nigga, you can call my mama a nigga, my dead mom a nigga. Okay? I don't care. And my mama was the same way. What my mama always told me, and again, y'all can call me a sellout, you can call me strange, but I'm telling you guys, we need to get off of this unhinged or ancestry type situation, and we need to stop losing focus, because that's what not just the white man, that's what the black man, white man, green man, whatever man, that's what the world wants us to do. We need to stop losing focus. Now let me tell you. Now like I said, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go to the comments, but I'm gonna give you an example this is when I would result to physical, let me just say this, what is it? Actually being physical. Because I can be just as verbal or I can walk away. But the physical, let me just say on this though, but so the comments, they're going in, oh yeah, because white people are saying, that's wrong, or black people are saying that too. But some white people are like, hey, that white man deserved it, and I didn't comment. I'm just reading the comments, and I'm like in my head, I'm going back to what my mama told me. As long as they don't put their hands on you, you don't put your hands on them. And she also sat me down, and it went for, I don't care who you are. It can be someone in a wheelchair, it can be a female, it can be a male, it can be white, black, whatever. If they don't put your hands on you, you don't put your hands on them. Meaning, if they want to call you all kind of names, but except a child of God or even a child of God, you can call them names. You can just exit or whatever the case may be, But that doesn't make you a pushover or a sellout or a scaredy cat or you weak or you a pussy. It don't make you that. My mama told me, and I don't think my mama ever lied to me. Like big lie, because she'd be like, boy, you ain't big. I was fat as hell. I'm big now. but I was fatter, at one point. But anyway, but a mama go always, represent, for their children. But no, real talk, like she'd say, no, don't you put your hands on nobody and stuff if they call you names or whatever. And I don't even care if it is racial slurs. I know I'm saying terminology, racial terminology, but by that I'm just saying if a white, if a black man want to call a white person something, or a black person want to call a white person something, or whatever the case may be, there's so many different racial things that are being said, which is horrible. I don't condone that, but I don't condone violence, and also I don't care what you say. I don't know what these people, even people I work with, I don't know how do you refer to me at your lunch table? I mean, at your dinner table. It's at home, or when you went, or you with your circle of friends. I don't care. What I care about, and like I said, what my mom instilled inside of me is if these people don't put their hands on you, or if they're not, let me just say this, in your physical space, because and this is when I'm getting at the other video where there's a white lady, who gets inside the woman's face and she proceeds to spit in her face. Now, as she was inside the woman, I promise you, I'm gonna read the comments. I'm gonna read these comments. But as she was talking with the lady, right, going back and forth, and the black lady was going back and forth too. Ain't nobody saints in this, because they both cursing each other out. Ain't nobody saints. But the white lady actually literally spits in the woman's face, and then all hell breaks loose. Of course, the black lady just beats her up. Again, I condone that, absolutely, because in my opinion, you physically attacked that lady, and she had every right to defend herself and protect herself, because you got to understand too, they had been going at it for like maybe 10 minutes in this particular video. So explain to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the name calling, like I said, us black people, white people, just humanity, get your shit together. It doesn't matter what people are calling you. It doesn't give you, I'm just going to keep, this is my opinion now, it don't give you the right. If you're slapping, if you're punching, whatever the case may be. Now, the person that is with this channel is like, oh yeah, I don't condone violence, but they're laughing. And it is funny. I mean, that black man slapped the hell out of that white man. It was funny. But it is sad though at the same time, because at the end of the day, we need to progress as a people. And I feel like every race needs to progress. As just as much, I don't want to condone violence. I don't condone the fact that, okay, why are you sitting up here, saying racial slurs when the black man didn't say anything racist towards you? You keep calling him dumb. Keep calling him ignorant. Keep calling him a peanut head. He probably had a peanut head. I mean, hell, I got a peanut head. I mean, say, if you want to do the jokes, or how we say in Mississippi, oh, they joning on you, keep doing that. But why do you have to, result in saying something racial? Because that's going to get a rise out of people, right? But that's exactly the things that my mom, she instilled in us. We're conditioned like this. You can say whatever you want to say. You're not going to get a rise out of. You probably get a rise to the point we want to curse you out. Probably say something back racist or whatever. But as long as you don't touch us. When I say us, I'm talking about myself and my sisters. That's me, that's Keisha and Josie. Those are my two sisters and stuff. That's how my mama and daddy raised us. My mama always said, when someone is coming towards you, or someone's like, say they're trying to get in your face, or they're saying something from afar, just walk away. It's when they keep coming up on you, and then they proceed to put their hands on you, you beat their ass. And then she also added, hey, and if you got some around, you pick that up and you beat their ass with it. So shout out to the dude was it Alabama? I don't want to be mistaken, but shout out to the dude with the chair. That shit went viral because he was physically attacked by multiple other people. And I'm gonna be honest, multiple other white people. I'm just keeping it real. I do see color, but I'm not racist. All I'm saying is this fuck around and find out shit. That is serious. That really is serious. But I don't like to equate it to like, okay, because you just say something, now you got to find out. I don't care about that. You can say whatever you want to say, but do not put your hands on me. So that's where I'm getting at, and I want to know what y'all What are y'all thoughts? Let me go to the comments. I know I got a few in here. Okay, again, welcome in. Sam is like, I ain't gonna stick around because your ass ain't wearing no gloves. Sam, you should have, well, you can't be in the OR with me, but I had a plethora of gloves on. But thank you. Hey, Cherry. Hey, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you so much for using those channel member emojis. Hey, Cherry Hay is a channel member, you guys, okay? And I appreciate her so very much. You said just jumping in. I'm doing wonderful. Thanks. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm having a wonderful day. Like I told you, I am literally ignoring nonsense. I'm not. I just feel at peace. I feel at peace, and I don't care who's bothered by the fact that I'm ignoring you. Okay. Obviously, if I'm ignoring you and stuff, you probably should be ignored. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have time for ignorance. Larry Cottingham said, "Do you have COVID yet?" You know what? I never had COVID. And I thank God, I'm gonna knock on wood, but I never had COVID. Dennis Edwards says, "Hello, I just found you while sitting home recovering from hernia surgery." Are you serious? Wow, it's crazy. I partook. I want to say I was involved in a ventral hernia and an umbilical hernia today, and so both robotic, and they were both successful surgeries. So it was really, really awesome. It was fun to assist that. I love robotic surgeries. H.R. Hay said, "If someone is being racial towards me, as long as you keep your hands to yourself, I'm good." Whoa, Cherry. Let me just sip a little bit. Cheers to that. That's spoken like a true queen. Morally down goes said, "Hey nurse, give a drug." Yo. Peter says, "I don't know what the hell that means. I know you coming in trolling and stuff, but I don't know you know what? I don't know what the hell you talking about." It's the Gamma's World. How you doing, Gamma? Another channel member. Thank you so much for being in here. It got said sometimes they say wake up N word. What's up N word? Who that N word? H.R. Hay says, "No, you can't approach because it's just words. You got to keep your hands to yourself. And if it makes folks feel better, just call them exact. Why are you talking like my mama? Don't you do that? Don't you do that? Because I always say my mama is always around. Her spirit is always around me. My mama would call somebody. I'm like, Mom, why you calling that black lord with that black lady? The H word. She's like, 'cause she is. I said, Mama. I said, oh, Mama, but she our race. My mama would say that in a heartbeat. She'll say it in a heartbeat. And then she'll call sometimes the white people, she'll call them a white N-word. She just like to mix things up because really it was comical for her because she knew, to be honest, I don't think my mama ever got her ass beat like far as like in a fight, losing a fight. I really don't think so. That woman was like, my mama was bigger than my dad. My mama was bigger than my dad. My dad wears a size 9 shoe. My mama wore a size 10 shoe. My right hand to God. My mama wore a size 10 shoe. My dad wears a size 9 shoe. Now my dad is a big, strong, masculine man. Okay, I wouldn't dare cross him. He beat my ass, But y'all know my dad's alive and well. But I definitely did not cross my mama. And that's how I feel like I got my forehands. When y'all see me swinging in tennis, I think I get my forehands from my mom. But you're so right. Why can't you just, when they call you that, I understand it's wrong and it's hurtful, but why can't people just but that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know people ain't going, this is just a conversation, y'all. Please, don't be threatening me and calling me a sellout and calling me a weak ass person or some whatever, this is just, I want to get your guys' opinion about this. Thank you for using those channel member emojis, Sherry. Every time you use those, it just makes me smile. It means so much to me. God bless you. I appreciate you. Parat says hello. It's Gamma's World is saying hello to Cherry. Got the kisses. Oh, that's so sweet. Hey, Cherry Hay says, how are you, honey, at Gamma? Oh, thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate the engagement. That means the world to me. My channel members just loving on each other. I love y'all for that. Bill D. Smith said, Mama is proud of you. Well, Bill, I absolutely appreciate that comment. Thank you so much. God bless you. That means the world to me. Seriously, thank you. It's Gamma's World said, I'm good, Cherry, and you. Hey, Cherry Hayes said, it don't matter to me if names are being called. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words never hurt. And let me just be honest, words do hurt. Some woman had called me. She said, yo, fat ass. I said, I might be fat. I said, I might be fat, but at least I ain't ugly. And then I'm sitting here like, I ain't gonna lie, it hurt my feelings a bit. I'm like, yeah, but honestly, it just, ultimately they don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Or let me just say this, it doesn't make me want to physically harm someone. You know what I'm saying? Because it is just words. You said that 5 times in 3 minutes. What was that, Bill? I'm sorry. Well, you know what? I'm country as hell, and I get that from my dad. So I may repeat myself 1,000 times. Please don't be coming for me. Okay, don't come for me. I'm crazy as hell. Yes, Gamma's World said, hey, Cherry, they never hurt. You know what? Honestly, but I'm gonna disagree with y'all on that. Now I do. Now they can't hurt, but I'm just saying to this. Okay, words can hurt. Okay, let's just be honest. Okay, but I get that. I get the saying. But six of stones, you know, six of stones might break my wrong, but words never hurt me and stuff. But in a sense, even if it does hurt, okay, you can just say something back to somebody. You don't have to, because they may hurt mentally, right? But that person then physically put their hands on you. So I don't think it gives them the right to put. I don't think it gives, because that man called that man the N word and he did it in front of people in the thing. I get it now, but I think it's a prideful thing of some of us black people. It's like, okay, because you called me an N word, now let me attack you, and I just think that's played out. I don't. I don't want people to sit up here and hate me for that, but I give a rat's ass at the end of the day because I'm gonna stay true to myself. I know that I'm different. I know that, again, I don't sit at the table. I create. Hell, I am the table, but don't make no fat joke though. But I don't have to sit at the table and stuff, whatever, or be included. I'll just create my own table. I'll create my own, like, whatever, my own vibe, my own entity. Like, I don't need to. I don't know. I don't need to ride the coattails of others or be on the backs of others or let me fit in or let me. No, I'm a leader, and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's something. I don't know if you guys can relate to that and stuff, but I'm a leader, so maybe that has something to do with it. Sharice Brewster says, "Hi, how you doing?" Hey, Cherry Hay says, "I'm doing well, love. Thank you. I'm happy to hear you're doing amazing. Thank you so much." You say you speaking of Gamma. It's Gamma's World saying Cherry with the blue heart. I love that. Thank y'all so much. Billy the Kid says, so what happened is I clapped my girlfriend's cheeks last night and injured one of my balls. Will I be okay? Absolutely, you'll be okay. You know what? A ball is a ball is a ball is a ball. You'll be okay. Now, if they turn in blue and stuff, you need to go to the ER, okay? But your ball will be okay. Your ball will be all right. You need to stop clapping them cheeks that hard, though. But you know what? I clap cheeks. I'll be clapping them hard, too. Sharice Brewster said, at work, Hey, Cherry Hayes said, you got to hold your composure. You do. You really do. Sharice Brewster, I love outfit. You talking about this here with the surgeon cap and the bouffant? You said that you agree. Can I goon? Permission to goon, sir? What is gooning? Are you trolling? Are you being nasty right now? What is gooning? Hey Cherry, hey, using those memory emojis. Thank you so much. Sharice is smiling. AJ said, amen. Permission to goon, sir. What is gooning? I don't know what that is. Hey Cherry Hay says, yes. Get that channel membership so you can put these emojis. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Cherry. I love you. I appreciate you. Appalachian Scribble said, I hear the patient yelling for you. Be quiet. Be quiet. It was we did a hip surgery, and this older gentleman, it was 89, and he was like, it hurts. I said, and the anesthesiologist was like, breathing. And I said, take some deep breaths. I said, I'm gonna take him with you, sir. I'm gonna take him with you. I said, give me your hand. I held his hand, and as they put the propofol in, he started to fall asleep. And I said, you have the most amazing sleep. Because I feel like sometimes these patients, especially being in a nursing home, because I know my granddad was, and sometimes they don't get the best sleep and the best care. But I don't know, like, I know you're joking when you say patients hollering and stuff, but I take pride in patients, and I treat everyone like I would treat my mom. And yeah, I don't want to get emotional, but yeah, I laugh at your comment because a patient could never be yelling and I not go to their side. Sharice, I love the hearts. Thank you. What you take a vitamin supplement and did you wait? What you take a vitamin supplement and did you take the COVID vaccination? I've taken four vaccination four COVID vaccinations. I've never ever had it, and I thank God. Does your head come off? It does. It does. It like I actually screw my head on. I screw it off. Actually, the head I have on now is like the sarcastic, like don't let trolls bother you head. But then maybe you come back tomorrow or whatever, or maybe sometime this later the week and stuff. I have the one that fuck a hater up kind of head on. So I don't know. It's a gamble. But thank you, Joe Blow. Amilo, how you doing? Hey Cherry, hey laughing at me. Oh my gosh, my two girlfriends wanted to get fisted by you wearing a scrub. Man, that sounds hot as fuck. But I'm at work. We can't be doing that. Dwayne 876 Gaming, how you doing? Thank you so much for liking and sharing. There's many words for them. It can go back and forth. I digress. Come on, Cherry. Come on now. Cherry is saying hey to Dwayno. Sage84 says, hey doctor. Okay, first of all, yeah, I wanna be clear. I am not a doctor, I'm not a surgeon. I am a certified certified surgical first assist, a certified surgical technologist, and a certified sterile processing technologist. And you got it right, Gamma, when you was talking about me. It was last night, was it in the live stream? I just feel like the days run together. Dwayno, thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. Oh, I love these emojis. Come on, channel members. I love those emojis. Thank y'all so much. They're amazing, and you guys are amazing. YouTube moderator says, focus. What are you talking about? Sung Jones, are you a CNA? No, but I love the certified nurses assistants. I love virtual nurses. I love all nurses. I love all medical professionals because we are all making a difference. Each of us matter. But I'm not a CNA. I do have a cousin that's a CNA though, and she's amazing. She actually travels with it now. So she was like making like $12 in Mississippi, and now she's making like 50 some bucks. Angel Gully, Jesus is coming soon, and he loves you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. He loves you too. Happy Monday, dear. Thank you. Oh, at the wall. Thank you. You don't need anyone validation. Thank you so much, AJ. I am 20. I am 205. Are you from Alabama? You said entertainment. Hey doc, how you doing? Total Tech, vote Kamala. Hell no. I need to do what the YouTube dude said. Focus. Sarah, has anyone ever woke up while in surgery? Absolutely. Absolutely. To be honest, yeah. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens. I know it's scary, but it happens. It happens, Gamma. It does. Very seldom, but it has happened. Seldom. Not like sometimes, but seldom. Seldom is less than sometimes. Seldom. But it's still more than rare. But it does happen. It does happen. But to be honest, I'm gonna be real. Now, some patients, like they claim that they can remember a lot of certain things and stuff, but not really. Like when you have Versed, you forget so much. You forget a whole lot. Different head, different day. Exactly. Cool guy. Have you ever read Crime and Punishment? Have I ever read it? Leela J, are you a nurse? No, I'm not. I'm not a nurse. I'm a certified surgical first assist, certified surgical technologist, certified sterile processing technologist. But I respect all nurses. I respect all healthcare professionals. AJ laughing, Total Tech, LOL. Leah J said, hey doc, my back hurts. I was in the ER. They put me on the Cypro. They said I had a UTI. Very much so, probably did. Well, you know what? It's crazy too because you probably did have a urinary tract infection and stuff, but sometimes you can even have kidney stones, and sometimes you may need like an actual surgery, or you can just pass them. But I tell you, if you ain't never had them, oh my god, a kidney stone, that shit hurts. Like, I mean, it's like somebody that punching you, like just like you. Gamma, you was like, you said like because when you're older and then you fall or something and you wake up and you're like, oh, you feel like you've been hit by a train. That's how you feel with those kidney stones, or even like or even a UTI. You said, oh my gosh, my blood count was low. Oh no, you got to get that back up. The real cat onions have layers. Orgs have layers. Orgors have layers. I don't know what that means, but damn, I want a blooming onion. Damn, something smells. Is that Jess Pizza? Uh, i- is that Jets? Or, sorry. The bigger kid in me, it popped out. I'm gonna have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've been fasting. That's all I've been having is water. That's all I had today was water. Can I take iron pills and Cypro? I took two. Not a doctor. Can't give you any type of insight about that. But what you can do, you can ask your doctor. Hey, Terry says, I'm on the floor. You on the floor? My body's not healing. No, Michael Martinez, the third. The third. So it's three of you? Damn. Well, like what? Three different generations. Are you like the father, and then you have? Are you the father, and you have a son that's like this? So, what am I trying to say? So you have your father would be like senior, and then you're Michael. Well, your father's number one. You're number three. I don't. I'm gonna shut the hell up, okay? But welcome in. My kidney was fine. They did kidney function test. Oh, okay, your kidney was fine. But sometimes it can be a kidney stone, though. It can be. Hey, Cherry, you still laughing at me? I love those emojis. Thank you so much. I work in the ER too. Do you really? Oh, well, I work in the OR, the operating room. You said salute. Salute to you. Salute to you. Thank you so much. AJ, I'm a nurse. You should not take iron while taking Cypro. Okay, AJ. AJ says, there's a nurse. Okay, good to know. Thank you, doc. Okay, but also, I, y'all ain't answered the question. Y'all ain't answered the question though. Hey, Terry, hey, did. Gamma, did you answer it, Gamma? But I guess Gamma's saying, pretty much, because you were like, yeah, I think Gamma's, you're on the same bandwagon. Maybe Hey and our own, because I know you were like, you kind of finished what she was saying, like, they don't hurt, like, she was like, six and stone may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But um, but 2 hours before or 6 hours after taking Cipro, I'm on the floor for River Real too comical. Lee J said, "Thank you, AJ. I won't take it anymore while I'm on ciprofloxacin." You're welcome. AJ, that's awesome that you're a nurse. I appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do. Nurses rule the world. I'm not kidding. Nurses save lives. I'm in the OR, and I have like the circulator, which is the OR nurse, and this man like ran and got everything. He's giving me all the things that I need, like onto my sterile field because I'm up there literally right by the doctor, so I can't break scrub and get things. And I think they have a great deal of responsibility, and I just we have to have everybody plays a part. Everybody, you have sterile processing, you have everybody plays a part, and I respect everyone. um Springer Point. No, I'm not a doctor. No. I'm a certified first assistant. Did I say certified? Certified first assistant in surgery. Okay. So literally, so let me just, I make it short. I legitimately assist the doctors. Okay. That's what I do. And I enjoy what I do. And I think it's amazing. It's from Shrek. Wait, you said the real cat? Oh, Ogres, like you said from Shrek. I love that movie. I love, because Eddie Murphy's in that movie, right? And who is it? Michael Myers. Is it Michael Myers? Does he play the Shrek, the voice of the Shrek? Right? The one that's like in you know, the Austin Powers movies. Isn't his name Michael Myers? Not like but the other Michael Myers, Um, should a type 2 take insulin? You said a type 2 diabetic? Usually it's like that's like type 1. AJ, you can take it, but 2 hours before or 6 hours taking typo. I work at the front desk in the ER. I check patients and I work on the graveyard shift and I do bed control. You're amazing. Is it Lee? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. But can I say LJ maybe? I like LJ. LJ's cool, but I don't know if you liked it or not. But thank you so much. Do you realize how important your job is? It's detrimental to like the medical field. You're exceptional, and I thank God for people like you. I really do. Hey Cherry, I gotta bounce to you. Love you. I love you like cook food too. Like some oxtails. You know, I love me some oxtails. Have a wonderful shift. God bless you. Thank you so much, Sherry. Thank you for that. Mike Myers. Yeah. The one that's in Austin Powers. Yeah, I was just saying that. AJ said you doing well. BJ, take vitamin C with your iron to help absorb the iron. Hey Cherry Hayes says, blessing chatties. Leah J says, okay, we'll do. Thanks for the advice. Oh, that's amazing. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for all that you do. I appreciate that. You know, I also want to add this. You know, life is so short, you guys. I put a video up and I was saying how, which I got talked about because oh, you're stealing content. I'm like, no, I'm sharing this important content, and the reason how I'm able to share it, and just like you guys can share some of my content and remix some of my content, because some videos I have it where you can't, some videos I have it where you can, and feel free for the ones that I have it where you can remix, you can remix, and I'm not going to be upset about it. But what is bad is when people try to take somebody else's content and then just say that it's theirs. I never do that. I always say, hey, I want you guys to go and look at the other video, look at subscribe to that person's channel. I always pay respect to that channel. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at is the fact that we all have to pass on, and it's sad, it's scary, but it's just what it is. And don't waste your time, don't waste your precious time here on earth being so negative, nasty towards each other or someone else, or holding grudges. Even if people have harmed you, forgive them. I'm not gonna say, I ain't gonna say forget, because I hear like I can forgive, but I just can't forget stuff. I can't. It's a hard. I don't forget things. I mean, I can forget stuff, but I don't forget most stuff. But anyway, forgive and try to move on and move past. Don't allow those things to corrupt you. Thank you so much, Leah J, LJ. I'm so sorry. I feel like I mispronounced your name. I apologize. Thank you so much for that floating heart. God bless you. That's so sweet. Loan 2011 Wolf says, holy crap, I wish you were my doctor when I was in the ER with your finance. Thanks. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Wish you were my nurse practitioner, dark chocolate. Not dark chocolate, though. I'm more like a milk chocolate, like a caramel. AJ said, amen. Larry Collingham said, do you have COVID? You don't look well. Oh, so I know. Larry, you came in, you asked, you said, I told you I never had COVID. And stop putting that on people. That ain't nice to say that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And I pray to God that you don't ever have to have that, or your loved ones. Don't be doing that, because that still is a serious situation. All right, that's not fun. That's not okay. Shame on you. AJ said, amen. AJ said, Terrence, you have a beautiful soul. AJ, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You as well. I know, like, y'all can see me. I know I can't see some of y'all, but your comments and just the way that you are being respectful towards people in the chat, it does speak volumes about your character. And so I appreciate y'all. Miss Allison 924 said, my dad just passed from cancer on Friday and it hurts. It hurts as a nurse. I'm so sorry for the loss of your father. That evil thing, cancer. Oh my gosh. My mom died of ovarian cancer in 2016. Her birthday. And I will never take anything away from you, Miss Allison. Never. But I just wanted to share this with you guys, because some of you guys are new. I lost my mom in 2016, and she died of ovarian cancer. And she was diagnosed in March. And she passed, and she was diagnosed in March, and she passed in May, and actually May 3rd. And she only received 2 rounds of chemo, just Cinnabine and Taxotere. And it's just so heartbreaking. I mean, my mom basically cured her diabetes. She lost over 100 pounds. My mom, we gambled. Now that we gambled. We went around the whole country gambling, but she ended up passing away, and it's devastating. And I'm so sorry that you lost your father to cancer. I don't like to say they lost their battle with cancer. I like to say that God called them home. And so in this and I know this may sound cheesy, but I don't think anybody loses, especially when you have God on your side. I think we all win. But I'm so sorry. And I hope and pray that and you're a nurse, right? I hope and pray that you because what I did exactly what my mom would want me to do. I used that sadness and a little bit of anger at the fact that cancer took her life, but to give me ammo to just come and do the best of my ability towards patients and towards people, and it's been such a blessing. And my mom, I'm sure she's happy, and yeah, but I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I know your loss is really it's fresh, and I'm so sorry for that. And I really am. Leah J said, "No, you said it correctly, and God bless you too. God bless you. Thank you so much." Long 2011 Wolf. You laugh. You said you laughed my ass off. Fatigue just looking at you. Oh my gosh, is that your name? That's horrible. Is your name nigger? So you got that's horrible. That's not even funny, okay? But again, I wouldn't want to slap you or beat your ass. I'm serious. Now, long as whoever you are, fatigue, just looking at you with that comment. Long as I'm being so serious, long as you don't come into my space like swinging at me or trying to or spitting on me or like trying to attack me. Like I'm not. I will never ever attack anybody. So I'm not. So maybe I don't know. Some people probably be like, "Oh, you weak," but no, I feel like, and I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the people who allow those words to get under their skin, those are the weaker people. I'm just gonna keep it real. But I know I probably have lost people. People gonna get upset because why do you not? Why wouldn't you want to fight somebody who is calling you this name? Because they calling me a name. I can call them a name, or I can just put like my headphones in or something, whatever. I don't have to physically attack people because they calling me names. I don't care. But that's just how I was raised, and I can't help that. I love the forgiveness talk, real talk. Much love, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can tell y'all some stories where it's like a forgiveness, and you be like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "For real, for real." Like I'm not. I don't hold grudges. No, I wouldn't hold grudges. I don't block people. It too. Even if y'all can come into being nasty, I'm not gonna block you. I would hope that you're not gonna be nasty, but I just don't have time for the. I don't have time for that. Mary, how you doing? You said hello, Terrence. Just getting here. Thank you so much for. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming in. The real cat said I had the vid. The doctors tried to give me an MRI, bro. I had to go to the other clinic. Oh wow. Mary says, "Oh, I lost my mom from cancer too." Did you? I'm so sorry to hear that. I feel like cancer has touched us all one way or another. I have some awesome, awesome supporters of my channel who are battling cancer, and I must say they just kicking ass. They look amazing, and not even not about the look, but it's just their attitude is so positive, and so I really really respect that. My mom was diagnosed in June and died in September. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss, Mary. It's something like a mom. Oh, we only get one mom, and but you know what? That's just their shell. Their spirit lives on, and no one can tell me that that's not true. I know that's true because I don't even know how I keep going. I know it's God, but I know God. I know God is very much alive, just as well as my mom. As far as her spirit, and your mom. And Miss Allison, your father. Seriously. I really believe that. I really do. I've seen things like literally like in this field that nothing short of a miracle. And so for me, I tie that with God. I tie everything with God, right? But I just feel like, sometimes it's just so matter of fact, you're like, okay, there's no other explanation. Okay, because this woman coming in, I mean, this woman is coming in and she's dead. So how is she being discharged? 5 days later. It's just like, that's God. When it's your time, it's your time. That's how I look at it. My condolences to you, Terrence. My mom passed from cancer too. AJ, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, y'all. I promise you, I'm not trying to bring anybody down. And you guys can share these things and stuff, whatever. But I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But it is something that is, it's a huge thing. And I donated to the American Cancer Society before my mom passed because my grandfather, my dad's father, died of colon cancer, and I'm 38 years old, and I've already had 2 colonoscopies, and my so-called male friends are like, that's gay. Ain't nobody gonna stick no scope in my ass. I'm like, okay, so preventative care, you're calling gay. Something that can save your life, you're literally saying that this is gay. It's so irrational, so dumb, but that's just my opinion. Especially like I was telling one of them, I was like, hey, you got cancer in your family, especially on your mom's side, and it's colon cancer, and so you definitely want to have those preventative, take preventative measures. It's almost like, okay, you wouldn't go a year without getting the oil change. I mean, some people do, but I'm just saying that probably wouldn't be the best thing for your car. So you do the preventative things to make sure your car stays working. So why wouldn't you do that for your body? But again, I'm not forcing nothing on anybody. I don't force religion. I'm not forcing, anything medically on anybody. I'm just saying, like, don't let people trick you into believing that, okay, this is something wrong. My dad has had 4. My dad is 71 now. He turned 71 September 25th. And, because that's in our family, we just take it seriously. And, yeah, I don't see any harm in doing that. But I'm so sorry for anybody who has been touched by cancer, a loved one having been lost, or maybe if you guys have been diagnosed with it. My heart goes out to everyone. Sometimes I think God took them because they were too good for what was to come. Wow, Mary. That's a very interesting perspective. Wow. AJ said their spirit still lives on. AJ, I'm telling you, my mom has came to me in my dreams many times. Okay? And when I tell you it's like real, real. Let me tell you this, and not trying to scare anybody, but my mom never wore wigs. Now, or like weaves or wigs, she never wore that. And literally, my mom passed. Now, the funeral home, even right now, I pay burial insurance. At the same funeral home, my mom, at the same funeral home, my mom had her burial insurance. We all, pretty much, it's a family-owned business, and it's crazy that the mortician there and the director, who is also the mortician, like, they went to school with my mom and my dad. So it's a family-owned business. These are amazing professional individuals, and they're not scammers, okay? And it's actually quite affordable. It's expensive as hell, but it's still affordable. Anyway, my point is this: that we were in the store. Josie, Keisha, and myself were in the store, and we're kind of doing, I guess you could say, some retail therapy and stuff. And I was telling them, I said, hey, my mom came to me, and she came to me in a dream last night, and she said, all my damn hair is gone. And my sisters were, kind of laughing, crying, simultaneously. And I was like, and I said, no, y'all, I'm serious. She said, all her hair is gone. They said, boy, when she passed, she had a full head of hair. I said, I know, but I said, she has came to me and told me, oh, damn, my hair gone. You're going to have to get with your sister and get me some damn wig or whatever. And I'm in my dreams and I'm crying. And when I woke up, I'm talking about tears everywhere. And I'm like, it's tears. I'm crying. It's tears of excitement. It's sadness. I can't explain it, y'all. But I'm telling Keisha and I'm telling my sisters this, and they look at me like, this dude lost his damn mind. Like, you losing your mind. How about in the store, the funeral home director literally calls me and says, because this is what ended up happening. There was supposed to be, like, her friend was supposed to come to the funeral home and do her hair. And so when her friend got there, of course they're washing her hair out and stuff. All her hair falls out because again she took Taxotere, that chemotherapy. That drug is linked to permanent hair loss. Again, there's like a potential lawsuit. I don't care about that because my mom knew, she signed it. She knew that potentially, even when she was alive, she knew that she could forever have she can have hair loss. Her hair may never grow back, for the duration of her life. If she had lived 10, 20, 30 years past that. Anyway, because we ain't no Sue Happy family or nothing like that. Nobody got time for that shit. We work over here. We work. Anyway, so when she came to me in a dream, she said that, and so the funeral home director, he calls, and I say, and he said, oh yeah, sorry, your mom, her hairstylist is here, all her hair is out, and her hair fell out, and when we washed her hair, and this is her body, and so, and my sister's mouth was wide open, like what the, and I said, I told y'all. So they ended up picking out a beautiful wig and stuff, whatever. My mom looked very peaceful. And I know y'all probably like, is this dude talking about his dead mom? I'm like, but I can talk about it. I'm strong enough to talk about it now. But also it's October. My mom's birthday will be October 29th. And if she was alive today, she would be 61. But anyway, yeah, that happened. And it literally happened. It literally happened. Like, when I saw my mom coded on the floor, and then she passed peacefully in ICU when we removed the life support, extubated and everything. She passed peacefully. She didn't even look sick, and she definitely had a full head of hair. My mama had hair. I'm talking about hair like downhill hair, like hair. Okay, and sure enough, all her hair fell out, and yeah, like that's a true story, and that's what I mean by the spirit lives on. This is not just by chance; it does live on, and it's energy. We're made up of energy, so you. I mean, I know some people don't believe in energy, but energy is real. The ventilator turned off. Go back, and then it on. Come on, dude, take a joke. John, I didn't even read what you said, but you don't joke about things like that, especially when you see people in here talking about they've lost their moms and their loved ones to cancer. You need to get your ass kicked. Get out of here, or get some sense, okay? Mary said, I lost my mom in 1996. Wow, I was 10 then. Oh my gosh. I was 14. I was 10. I still would rather have had her for 14 years I did than anyone else mom for a lifetime. Wow. Okay. Miss Allison said 924. Even worse, my mom passed breast cancer 20 years ago. It's rough. I'm so sorry. Breast cancer. Wow. I'm so sorry. Mary, you said Terrence has a great heart. You have an even bigger and greater heart. I appreciate you, Mary. They said some people have low impulse control. They do. I agree. And I think some people really are naturally unhinged. Maybe because of the guy in that video that started slapping that man because he called him the N-word. The white man called him the black man the N-word. And the black man just kept slapping him. Okay, he never punched him, but he was slapping him. There was no blood. He didn't break his nose, but he was just slapping the hell out of him. But still, you're attacking this man who calls you the N-word, and I just feel like you can't be unhinged. You have to walk away knowing that potentially you can cause some permanent damage to this man, and it just ain't worth it. It's not nothing. No matter what anybody like, far as when they say something, it's never worth it to put your hands on someone. Someone would have to physically assault you, be it spit on you, push you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's just my opinion, though. My opinion. Danielle said, life is short. Life is too short for grudge. I agree. That's something my mom would tell me all the time. That's why, like, my sisters and I, we can not see eye to eye, but we love each other. And me personally, now I don't know about them, but I would give them, if I could, if they needed it, I would give them a kidney apiece, and I only have 2 kidneys. But I would die for them. AJ said, my prayers goes out to you. Oh, Miss, that's so sweet for you to say that about Miss Allison. Mary says, thank you. Yes, nothing but God. Amen. Amen. I know it's true. I still talk to my mom. You better, and every day. And I don't care what anybody says about, oh, well, it's been a long time, or whatever the case may be. Don't you listen to that. You talk about your mom. You speak about her mom in present tense, because your mama is still here. Don't you listen to those people. Those people are miserable. Lena Ray says, "Yeah, when I lost my mom, my faith in God got stronger." Amen. And I do feel like Mary. Sometimes that is the reason. I can tell you this much: when my mom passed away, my mom was married to my father. Okay, my dad, 33 years, and I love my dad. Like I say, my dad and I we talk so much more. But when I was younger, we barely even, said we loved each other and stuff. Now, we loved each other, but growing up in a black, household and back way back then, it was just kind of like the men didn't do that. But now it's like, oh, every second, I love you, I love you, I love you. We're calling each other more, and I think that is something that it changes the perspective and the trajectory of situations, right? When you lose people and you lose like the matriarch, like the pillar of a family, it does change the outlook. It changes the perspective. And it might have made us softer in a sense, but that's a blessing. It's a blessing. I was mad at first, and I realized I couldn't get mad at what I didn't believe in. Even the death of my mother couldn't shake my faith. Wow, Mary, that is. I appreciate your just your vulnerability and you being so real. I think that's beautiful. I wish more people can come in and just and listen to your testimony. Lena Ray says cancer, damn. I know cancer's horrible. Big Rome says Jesus is king. Jesus is king. And I appreciate you, Big Rome. Miss Ellen said preventative care is everything. Absolutely. I don't know why people think that is. I don't know. It ain't just everybody, but it's just like a couple of, my friend guys and stuff, whatever it is, just like, oh no, that's weird. I'm like, no, I've seen, let me just tell you this. I've, you do these cases and stuff and you see it, like you stare at the cancer and it's like, you cut open, colons or whatever, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. And so, and even, the smells and certain things, it's horrible. You don't want to, if you can prevent these things, you want to take every precaution possible. Like I said, my mom was my mom my mom actually was in the medical field, but she was an amazing. She was started taking her health so much more seriously, and she was just an amazing patient, right? Always, like far as pap smears and exams and the mammogram. She did all of that. She pushed my sisters to do that, and they do that to this day because of her. But that ovarian cancer is like a silent killer. Um, it's just hard to detect. And um, when they did finally detect it, it's already at stage 4. So it metastasized already to blood, to her lungs. It was terminal. It's incurable. It's incurable. But I promise you guys, I'm sad about things and stuff, but I'm strong, and I don't want to make anybody sad, But I just say life is so fragile, it's so short. Even my dad was saying how he lost one of his great aunts and she was 99, and I said, damn, she was almost a century. He was like, yeah, but it still hurts. I said, absolutely, it still hurts. You can have a dog. I had my dog for years, and when she passed, it hurt. It crushed my heart. And I'm not being funny when I say that. It doesn't matter, you guys. It doesn't matter. And everybody's different, and we need to respect each other. Life with Tasharia. How you doing? Is that Frugal Mom? Frugal Mom, is that you? Dr. Paula says, strength, amen. Lena Ray says, Saints, Meow Genie. When a girl gets 1 million followers on social media, she starts celebrating. But if someone follows her at night, why does she call the police? Okay. Meow Genie, that is not funny. What the fuck is wrong with some of y'all? Devil is out about stop selling makeup after stop work. What the hell? Let me just take this and I'm gonna pray for y'all. Nunu, the chosen one. Hey Nunu, how you doing, beautiful? Lena says, oh damn. Higher. AJ said we work. I know that's right. Okay. Oh well, happy birthday. Life is so short. Life is short. I agree, Amanda. Tony Porsche says, hi, hello. I'm sorry for everyone that lost someone in this chat. Nunu, you are so sweet. God bless you for that. Um, the phono says, what's up, cool stream? Thank you. Are you in the medical field? I am. I'm in the medical field. Um, Jenny Cook said, you are so precious. I wish there were more people like you. God bless you, Jenny. Thank you so much. You're precious too. Thank you for that comment. And that compliment, God bless you. Tony Poor says, cherish people while they are here on earth. God is good. Absolutely. And that's why I say I call my dad and we say I love you about 10 times on the phone every time we talk. And it's just, we can't make up for not saying that when we were younger, but Lord knows we're going to do that now. Especially, like I said, by him losing his wife, me losing my mother, I think that brought us even closer. You know what I'm saying? Life is short. Life is short. That's why I say when people calling you names, you don't have to just physically start attacking people. Call them names. I'm gonna be honest now. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I call people names back, but a lot of times I just walk away, and I don't even want to give them my energy. And I've been doing it all day, and it's like it feels so good. Like if people are trying to get under your skin or get a rise out of you, just like you don't owe them any explanation. If it is something like say here at my place of work, if it's not pertaining to a patient, and Lord is my witness, I don't want anybody, I don't like far as my coworkers, I don't want anybody in distress or, hurt or anything like that. I will try my best to, save anybody in everyone's life. I don't like death, okay, but that's a part of life. But I'm not gonna ever wish, I don't hate anybody. My right hand of God, I don't hate anybody. I don't even use that terminology. My ministers even know that because I get onto them about using it. But I don't hate anyone, and I'm not perfect, okay? I'm a Christian. Okay. But no, I don't hate anyone, and I try my best to just maneuver my way through my days and just life the best of my ability. I don't know, there's no syllabus for how to live. I mean, to be honest, yes, it's the Bible, but y'all ain't read y'all Bible every day, but I am reading my Bible more. I'm reading my Bible more, so I thank God for that. But I just try my best to put one foot in front of the other and do what I feel is right. And that's just respect people. I don't care what race you are. Okay, I don't care gay, straight, bi, this, that. You can identify as an Adidas bottle. Okay, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter to me as long as you're not trying to cause any physical harm. So whatever, life goes on. But it is very short. It's very short. I just love the fact that every time God puts breath in your lungs, He's given us the opportunity to just tackle, to get right what we didn't get right the other day. Does that make sense? I just think, and then also it's a time and place, and I don't know. I just think that we're all here for a certain amount of time, and even with kids, I mean, and it's unfortunate when I've seen some kids pass away. It's like. I'm not gonna lie. I ask why, like, oh my gosh, But at the end of the day, there's always a reason. Even if we don't know, there's always a reason. Thank you, Nunu, for the floating heart. I appreciate you. Hey, Chillwood Crew. Hey, Terrence Blessing Lord. Oh, Chillwood Crew. Thank you so much, and thank you, Amanda, for the praying hands. I don't want to make anybody cry or anybody sad. It's a informative live stream, and it's a real live stream, and I'm just, I know I'm kind of like bouncing back and forth with when people calling, racial slurs and this and this and that, but we kind of got onto the point, like, of, having lost loved ones and things of that nature. But I feel like it all ties together because, again, my mom, may she continue to rest in peace, but that woman told me, look, don't go around, don't put your hands on nobody because somebody talking about you and stuff. You can talk about them, but she said I would suggest that you walk away. It's when those people put their hands on you. Now I don't want you touching my food though. I may have to fight if you eat my oxtails. No, but real talk, when you are just saying things, walk away. To the best, if you can, to the best of your ability. But that's what I do. Maybe some of you guys are different, but that's what I do. And I've been doing this for quite some time. I've gone to 32 states, and I'm from Mississippi. people say that's one of the most racist states, and I disagree. I think one of the most racist states, and I love this state because this state is beautiful. And Morgantown, West Virginia, was a melting pot. Beautiful people, white people, Hispanics, Filipino. I mean, just a beautiful plethora of people. And oh my gosh, the scenery. Oh my, those scenic views, breathtaking. But then I do an assignment in Elkins at Davis Memorial Hospital. And I don't want nobody coming for me, but I'm just saying it was that was one of the most racist places I've ever been to. And in Clarksburg, West Virginia, and there's a lot of truckers. My best friend, her mom used to be a owner operator. She retired, got all this money. She got all this money, but she was owner operator. She had multiple trucks, and she said she had been to Clarksburg. She's been to Clarksburg, West Virginia, many times, and I was just pointing this out. Like I was just talking to my friend about it, and she was like, my mom said the same. But and I didn't even know that her mom had been there. But there's a sign, and so Clarksburg is like 40 minutes from Elkins, West Virginia, and there's a sign there that says, "Darky, don't let midnight catch you." Now, at the time, my mom was alive, and this is back in 2011, and I'm sitting up here like just wet behind the ears. I don't know what that means, you know what I'm saying? I'm all like, but what it means is what, like, I guess you could say sundown town. Like when the sun goes down, you get the hell about. You're not supposed to be there at when it's dark, and that is sad, but it's true to this day. In 2025, we have places like that within this country. I'm not speaking about anybody else's country. I'm speaking about the U.S. of A. Now, I love my country. I'm just saying that some areas are, rural is one thing, but it's like very behind the times, and you just have to be careful out here. You got to be careful, and also take it for face value. You know what I'm saying? Like, go with your gut feeling. Thank you for the 100 new. I appreciate you. Frost LA said, you just call, did you say MF? Are you calling me a motherfucker? I ain't never fucked my mother. You are so disrespectful. But you like go to work. Let me just check. Let me check the Epic. Okay, ain't nothing on the we have finished all the surgeries at this moment. But I am not I am not an MFer. Okay, that was very rude, not good. And how about you, Amanda? Amanda says, okay, LOL puts the scrubbing in cheesy crust. Have you ever Hey, have a good shift tonight, man. Keep making a difference. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The barbershop fiend. And your name, I want to Hud Ben Dow. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. I can't read. I got 4 degrees and I read on a 2nd grade reading level. Actually, I read very well, but some of these names are just so different. The barbershop fiend said, I would like to give a big shout out to the ICE for cleaning up this country. I mean, for ICE cleaning up this country. Okay, big shout out. I love that. I'm a big supporter of that. Austin says, what hospital are you at? New News says, oh, that's good, Austin, so I can avoid it. Jenny Cook says, you make me smile every time I watch you. Thank you so much, Jenny. Cause I don't get why black and brown men be like that about saying they love the males in their family, right? It's just something that I don't know. I can't tell you why, but it's just something I was brought into that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's looked at like maybe it's looked at like not having enough testosterone if you say that, or you're feminine, or you're gay, or you're this, and that's just so dumb. That let me tell you, my nephews, Jamon Jr., Japrince, and Jason. I can't believe all them J's. But I tell them boys I love them every chance I get. I love them so much. And they say it back, and I think it's important. I love being an uncle, and I love my nieces as well as my nephews, and I tell them all life is too short. And that's why I said I will never go a day without telling my dad that. You know what I'm saying? Life is just short, and I don't know why, but I don't know. I know that I broke that generational curse. I know I broke that. I broke that. Me too. I'll be reading my Bible daily. Now I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I can read it more. I'm starting to read it more though. Hey, Candy, Terrence, that is true. Everyone should read their Bible. You don't have to read it every day, but exactly. And I'm doing more of it, Candy. I actually have it in my locker right now. Amanda Miller said, I try to compliment strangers to make their day better. That's very sweet. We have a purpose in life. Once we fulfill it, then it's time for us to leave this earth. I agree, Nunu. I agree. I think you are correct, Nunu. I believe that too. I believe our loved ones fulfill the purpose and now they're resting in heaven. Absolutely. What kind of shirt you got on? It's a scrub top. Aaron totally made me open to other cultures. Hey everyone, no problem. Thank you so much. Hemi Rock says okay. Hey Alvin, do you eat potted meat sandwiches? Sharasa Saki. I don't know who you are, but you need to stop. Cause were you in the conversation with Hey Cherry and I? Hey Cherry, Hey and I? Cause I eat me some potted meat sandwiches. I don't know if you're trying to troll me or not, but I love Vienna sausages. I love potted meat. I love South meat. I love hoop cheese, hog head cheese. I love. Did I say right? Did I say sardines? Sardines. I have all these things right. I have sardines, Vienna sausages, potted meat, and I have spam in my cabinet as we speak in my condo. As we speak, it is in my condo in the cabinet. I am country to the bone. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Hello, Alvin. How you doing, bro? I appreciate you. Alvin T. Watkins says, hey, Nunu, I want my Buki butt back. Oh, Nunu. I'm sorry. I know AP, like I said, he's watching over you. He loves you. He is proud of you. And I just feel that. I sense that. Every time I go live and I see you, like I'm not even kidding. Like I literally sense AP just comes in and y'all, you know how y'all just, you know, you always saying Bookie Wood and he's always talking about you and you guys just love each other and I love that and I don't think death separates that. You know, like I said, it's energy, it's our spirit, it's our soul. Just as my mom, that was her shell, right? And it's lifeless, you know, goes back to dust. But the spirit lives on and he is right with you. You said not the cat food pushes. I know you don't like potted meat. Potted meat. Gosh, you know what I do got? I got 4 things of saltine crackers. Look, I don't need it, but I love that. That's some good food. What time is it? 4:05. Hey Vicky Rogers, hello and God bless you. God bless you as well. Alok Star Car said, how low should I cut my lawn for winterization? I don't know. Big Rome said, is Josie okay? Yeah, she's okay. She's going through a lot though. Thank you so much, Big Rome. But she'll be okay. She's gonna be all right. Josie's just like Keisha and stuff. We're some tough souls. You know, we get some curveballs along the way. We have some situations in life that may occur, but it will not keep us down. But thank you so much for asking if she's okay. I appreciate that, Big Rome. Thank you. Flora D. Lee says potted meat. Am I saying do you think I say powder because I'm country as hell? I'm from Mississippi. But potted, Potted, potted meat. Let me see if I can Google it here. Hold on 1 second. And if y'all were wondering, I was doing all of when I finished the case, I was doing catching up on everything, emails, all my continuing education learnings, all my the modules, and I finished everything. Thank you, Lord. It's always, wait, I'm not a robot. Why they got me doing this? You know how you have to do this stuff at work when you Google stuff? Okay, perfect. Let me see if I can Google potted meat. I know Nunu what it is because Nunu love potted meat. Nunu like, don't you say that. Amanda, I think you said you like pig feet. I like pig feet too. I love me some pig feet. Oh yeah, Amanda said I love pig feet too. What about chitlins? Y'all like the pig intestines? Them some good. Chitlins good. They'll run your blood pressure up though. My blood pressure is immaculate. I had a like a full physical. And the nurse practitioner and the nurses that did my physical were like, they were so proud of me. So proud of me. And it makes me proud. It makes me proud. Okay, hold on. Wait, here it is. This is potty meat. Can y'all see that? Potty meat is this, and let me. Oh my gosh, I want some so bad. Oh my gosh, I can just take a saltine cracker and dip it in. It's so good. What exactly is potted meat made of? In most common food, potted meat combines salt, vinegar, sugar, and preservatives, chemicals like sodium nitrate, which prevents botulism, with a variety of meat or meat stuffs, including but not limited to beef stomachs, mechanically separated chicken, and what the label calls partially defatted cooked pork fatty. You know what? People can hate all day long. That damn cat food is good. It's good. But tell her, love her in real life, and just pray for her literally. Oh, Big Rum, okay, I will. That's so sweet of you. God bless you for saying that. That is so sweet of you. Wow. Right, I feel AP when I wear his favorite hat and his Sonic shirt he gave me. I even got his video up with the items he gave me. Oh, Nunu, that's so sweet of you. Cody, it sure as heck sounded like powder meat. I was so confused. Yeah, potted. Potted. You know what? You know why I sounded that? Because you know I'm country as hell. Country as hell. I joke about that because I'm like I got 4 degrees, a bachelor in health administration, a bachelor's in kinesiology, associates in applied sciences, surgical technology, associates in the physical therapist assistance, and a certificate of first assist. And so 4 bachelors, well, 2 associates, 4 bachelors, 1 certificate. And I can't even talk sometimes, but sometimes it be like that. Don't y'all come for me, okay? I've been working hard. I'm a geek. I'm naturally I'm a real life geek for real, for real. James says, "Hey, B, number what's your number?" But oh, is that Bunnings? You got a joke? You joking? You joking, right? Yes, black folks speak Bunnings. Okay, eat Bunnings. All right. Elaine, how you doing? You said ill, so spam. Oh, I love spam. Potted meat is cat food, basically, but it's good though. Spam adjacent. I love spam. Y'all, you ever had spam and egg sandwiches? Oh my gosh. Jenny Cook said spam is the only meat I can do out of the can. Really, Jenny? Wow. But you know, we saying that now, but hell, we stranded somewhere in this world and stuff. I bet we'll be eating we'll be eating all the canned goods. Alvin Watkins says, our brother, you and your sisters are positive energy and part of my family. Absolutely, Alvin, and you're a part of our family. We love and appreciate you and Darnisha. What the hell is Darnisha, by the way? You tell your sister we love her, we appreciate her, and yeah, you know, you guys are family. We really do appreciate you. You say you just kidding. No, you ain't kidding. It is cat food. But I had the Chinese, what was it? I got it yesterday. Did I get it yesterday? I think so. I said I had the dogs yesterday. I had the cat and the dog, but now I'm just but so whatever. You said pimento cheese, yes. And that's like the same as the pimento, right? Pimento cheese and sandwiches or with the crackers. Y'all making me hungry. No floor spam is nothing like the other ones he mentioned. But the spam is this here. Spam is good. Spam is canned luncheon meat made primarily from pork, shoulder, and ham, salt, water, potato starch, and sodium nitrate. The name is a combination of words spiced ham. So spiced ham makes spam, though the product is also known for its salty cured pork. And it looks spam used to be like 80-something cents. It expensive. And this is a can out of your damn mind. I ain't $5.29. $5.29. Walgreens be tripping. Ooh. Oh, that looks good. Look at that spam. Make you want some, don't it? Just fry it up. But see, my dad would cook that. My dad will cook. He'll still cook it like that too. He'll cook it and he'll burn it like bologna a little bit because you know black folks love they meat burnt a little bit. White people do too. Everybody does. My friend who is white loves her bologna burnt. Anyway, it's so good like that. But he also he'll cook it and he'll make either like rice or grits, and we can have it with rice or grits. Spam tastes like bacon if you cook it enough. Jenny, I agree. Absolutely. Absolutely, precisely. You can have it in the morning, noon, or night. You can have it all day long. You and Pusha T is my family. Oh, that's so sweet. New. God bless you. Pusha T, I feel like the brown pigeon resonate with you. Really? Wow. I'm still like wow when you explained it. That was so awesome. Um, Noodle said we do like our meat a little burnt. I don't know why would they hold that comment. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here, okay? I know y'all he ain't working, but I am working hell, okay? Cause I'm at the computer, in the room, and I've been doing work, okay? You can't tell me that I haven't. All right. No, but I have. I have. It's just been that kind of day and stuff. It's been a very productive day, but it's not over with. It ain't over with by a long shot. I appreciate y'all so very much. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for answering that question, even though it may be a little disturbing. And I'm kind of sorry for shifting the chat, but I hope and pray that anybody who is dealing with a loss or having dealt with a loss or dealing with anything in their mind, anything in their lives that's causing their mind to kind of shift or go to a place where they don't like, I'm gonna pray for you and just know that God is real and everything is gonna be okay. And I'm not just trying to say that to just like okay make it dumb it down, but it will be okay. It may look as if it's not, but you just gotta keep believing, keep your faith in God and keep pushing. Each step that you can take, just one after the other. It don't matter if it take you an hour to walk right down the street or when you're getting up or whatever and stuff, it takes you an hour to get ready. Just make sure you get there, okay? Just one step at a time because I'm telling you guys, life is a mofo sometimes. It's hard. It ain't easy all the time. And especially when you're dealing with so much loss and so many crazy things, and we see what's going on in our world, in our country. But don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. You guys are some beautiful individuals, and I hope and pray that you guys subscribe and come back. I appreciate you all so much. Um, Thank you. Have a good night and be safe. I will. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you, Candy, for saying hello. Thank y'all so much. Alvin says, Nunu, you're an awesome person to keep going front in life. I know that's right. I love that, Alvin. You better say that, okay? Nunu says, thank you, Alvin. You are as well. God bless all of you. I appreciate y'all. Nunu, thanks again for the gifts. Thank y'all all for the gifts. Whoever sent gifts, thank y'all so much. God bless you all. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. Thank y'all for being in here, and I'll talk to y'all later, okay? All right. Love and appreciate you. I'll remember. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. Keep going. I'm serious. Keep going. Keep going. I'm not just saying this. I'm telling you guys, I have dealt with a lot of loss, a lot of hardship, and I'm still going to keep going. And I want you guys to as well, all right? We got this. We got this, okay? Love and appreciate you all. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.